So hopefully everything's up and running. Can see myself live. Turn the camera on. Yo, it's me. It's that time again. Good afternoon, everyone, whichever part of the world you're from. It's that time again. My name is Danny C. Welcome to my live YouTube stream, and let's get down to business for round 4 of TJC Gaming's McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship, and it's the penultimate round of what is the round 4 of 5 in the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship. I hope everyone's good out there on the Sunday afternoon, whatever everyone is up to. And do you know, it's been a long week, hasn't it? And I've got up a few hours ago, after I done a night shift. So but yeah, so I hope everyone's well on the Sunday afternoon, whatever you're up to in the real world, and enjoying the show. Then and if you just tune in, I just want to just to take this moment, and for those who know me well, I'm big into about football, so just like to take this moment, to to send our thoughts and prayers to that Charlton family as we heard the tragic news as we lost Sir Bobby Charlton, who was a great figure both on and off the football pitch. He was the England footballer star, as well as Manchester United, who's achieved so much back in his days when he led the England football team to the 1966 Football World Cup, which really it's that's sad news for about Sir Bobby Charlton. So may he rest in peace. God bless. Great player on and off. So, but yeah. Anyway, straight on to the list now. So just need to get through a couple of things. Just need share my stream, onto this. So there we have it. So that should do the trick nicely. So we should be good to go. Yeah. So hope everyone's all good on the Sunday afternoon as well. And yeah. So before we get into round 4 of the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship. So last time out, when I did a live stream, I came out on top at Watkins Glen when I was making a two-stop strategy work, to use the medium tyres, and then obviously when it came to the last round of stops, and my championship rival Shadow GT followed me in for the last round of stops, and I went, you know what, bring it on, we're gonna fight on our hands, and there was literally nothing between both us, between myself and Shadow. So and a great race with him all round, and yeah. So in terms of the driver standings, I'm leading the championship by 61 points. Shadow GT's 2 points behind me on 59 points. TJC Gaming's on 30 points. Yep is on 29 points. Clayjack's on 25 points. So that is your top 5 for the Drivers' Championship. We've also got Le Creator, who's on the same amount of points as Clayjack's after round 3 when we last raced at Watkins Glen. So this race, for this race, we are at United States again for the at Laguna Seca, and then of course we finish off the last round at High Speed Ring. So that is how the championship's going to pan out. So I'm going to have to take these off so I can get more comfy. my cap off there. There we go. So hopefully everyone can hear me loud and clear. So, but yeah, so let's get down to business and see who we got out of the track. So here we have we've got Jeppe like in the what is the Sky McLaren. He too like him is he finished what is well a third place at Watkins last time out, and we've got Drew Bitt in the Red Bull livery. We've got TT Motive in the Marlboro McLaren car with the Ayrton Senna race number on too. He's just coming to the pits. Jensen in the Boss, in Jan's Auto Boss livery. And then we've got Julian, who's also streaming as well, so go check out Julian in the black and orange McLaren. And we've got Marwa in the multicoloured McLaren. We've got Fransom Hank in the number 22 black and bit of rocket red photo for McLaren, colour scheme. And then there's myself in the pit. So, and we're also got my championship rival Shadow GT, who's also like in the McLaren F1 livery, and he's looking like we're to get a good result. Having a been. Cheers, TJ. Good luck to you as well, and do your best, and let's get down to business, as I always say. So yeah, so we've got Shadow like him, who's on a flying lap there. So I've done a lot of practice, just to get to understand, like with how the tires are pan out and we're going to pan out and fuel wise, which also is going to be another thing as well. So yeah, just check the racing softs are on. Yep. But yeah, so we'll get onto the track and see how that pans out as we go along. So Jeppe's done a 1:21.1, which is obviously the fastest in their practice so far. It is a short track, so bearing in mind that traffic's also going to be a key factor when it comes to a long endurance race ahead as well. So we'll see how that pans out, depending which one of us end up in qualifying. So what's happening is that we've got the practice is currently running until 20 past 4 UK time is when the 10 minutes qualifying will begin. And then after the 10 minutes qualifying, then obviously we begin the 90-minute endurance race for round 4 of the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship. And for those of us who are just tuning in, go check out TJC Gaming. He normally runs the endurance championships, endurance races, I should say, like on the Sunday afternoon. He also throws in multiple lobbies across, like PSC and then also like other games and so on and such. And so like go and give this guy a follow and checking him out for this sort of content. We've got Shadow just dancing around him in the second to last corner there. Just gonna have to be mindful with those sausage curves, because otherwise they could throw you off of it if you get the lines wrong. And you don't want to get too greedy with the track limits, because that can bite you too. Don't want to be doing that too much, because you'll get dirt on your tyres. Somehow got away with a track limit violation. Not far off a yep now. And Yep's got into the 127, so he's finding confidence, like with the with his lines around this tight and twisty circuit. Seal's out on truck. I'll let Yep out of the way. No, yep, it is Yep, because he's on the flying lap. Just let somebody by as well, because I've got Shadow, who's literally pushing like crazy, like him out on his push lap. So I've got a 5-minute start. And he's gone a little quicker, but that's because the track's evolving a lot as well. As track evolution is playing to be a real key part of it in this game, as well as in real life. You know, like when it gets towards the end of the session in a nice sunny day or dry session, then and as the track starts to ramp up towards the end of the session, then that's where you get to the optimal performance in terms of lap time and so on. Got somebody going wide too. Yep, it's on a flyer there with a 20.5. A little bit quicker there. So I'm just going to chill there just to get myself set ready for qualifying. As we're less than 3 minutes until qualifying gets underway for 10 minutes. So this is probably like going to be like one of those races, but you never know that. Well, a lot could happen, as I always say that. But race strategy is also going to be like another key factor too. So, but we'll see how that pans out as we go along. So for those of you just like tuned in, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like that sort of content. So we've got Jensen, just pointing in front of me, saying hello. How you doing? Not bad, are you? Sound. So, but yeah, any moment now that we should begin qualifying. It looks as though that it's looking mighty like around, but the objective is to, it's just to beat my championship rival. If I put all these things together, just to, for the qualifying and race. How you doing, Indian Stig? Thank you very much, brother. Thank you for tuning in, and hope you're good out there, man. Hope you're good. And go and check out Indian Stig Racing as he throws in the Manufacturers' Cup lobbies as well as some of the lobbies too. And of course, he does some of the livery designs as well. So yeah, go check out Indian Stig Racing for those who want to go and check him out. But yeah, qualifying's underway. Let's get down to business. No worries, bro. Anytime. Thank you. Much appreciated. So who have we got first out on the track? We've got Shadow out on track. Who else is out on front? We've got TJ out in front as well. Oof. Nothing personal, I will just try to build a gap. Luckily got no damage done. Because the last thing we need is the damage I commit in, which is set to heavy for the race. The tyre wear set to ×3, and then fuel consumption rates at ×1 for the race. So these are the key things you need to know as well. Much quicker than I have been. Yep, had totally annihilated the field with a 120.6, having shown his real pace in practice. Less than 5 minutes to go. Getting closer to the 1 minute 20s. The track's starting to ramp up now. I can feel it. Into the 1 minute 20s now. Oh, these two TJ's like pulled over to one side, I think, and then Shadow had a spin moment there. So it looks like their qualifying is done, but I could be wrong on Shadow's side because he still managed to carry on as TJ's gone into the pits now, along with Jubit. Less than a minute to get the lap done. Might not be able to make it, and I'm on a slower lap. So I think second place is the best I can achieve because it's only a short lap and. Just gonna pull over because I'm not in the great lap, so. And I won't be able to make it in time anyway, nor will Shadow and whoever's up front. So yeah, so we've got Yep on provisional pole position. They've got myself in second place. They've got Shadow GT in third, TJ in fourth, Jubit in fifth, Clip the Creator sixth. So I think that's the what I'm going to be starting on. So got Yep like I'm on provisional pole, myself in second place, Shadow GT in third, and then TJ in fourth, Jubit in fifth, the Creator sixth, Jet Jensen in seventh, TTT Motive in eighth, and then Hooley, Malwa, Fransom Hankin, Giant, Tugly, Bag is next lot. 2 minute start, so I'm just going to quickly go for a toilet break and good to go. So here we are. Hopefully everyone can hear me loud and clear. So this is it. This is what we're about to begin. Is the penultimate round of what is the McLaren, the fourth round of the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship. Any moment now, we should begin the race. So just before we'll be getting further into the race, what you're going to think is that it's a marathon, not a sprint, but it depends how much you place in the bets, and I've got a long way to fight for. All right then, so good luck everyone. Let's get down to business for round 4 of TJC Gaming's McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship. Good luck everyone, let's get down to business. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Into the lead I go on the softs. Followed by a good getaway. Going into lap 3 of this motor race, so we've got myself in the lead, Yep in second, TJ in third, Shadow GT in fourth, TTV Motive in fifth, Hooley in sixth, France American in seventh, and Marwa in eighth. So that is your current top 8 running order. Hello, Apple. Welcome along. Good to see you. Hope you're well out there. Nice. Sounds good. Yeah. Worth an experience. A great experience, nevertheless. And meanwhile, from my side, not getting the nicest experience with the soft tyres like about going down, starting to wear more. As my nearest rival behind me, yep, looks like he's on the medium, so his medium tyres is starting to come into his hands. Nearly 12 minutes into this motor race. But there's a long way to go. Long way to go, mate. So it's all to play for. Mediums is the one. Got my calculations together, so that way I'll just go with it and do the talking on the track. Cheers, pal. No, he's pulling over to one side. I can obviously he's on the wheel, so he's doing his best. Got loads of fuel left as well. Oh yeah. Can't read the rest of the commentary, but yeah, I'm trying to remember, but it'll come to my head eventually. Oh yeah. Taking me back to GT Sport days. It's like going back, like, you know, a few years ago. You're on the medium tyres, pal, so don't want to be taking any risks, as I've got a championship to fight for. A championship to think about. It would be nice. But I'm just about to come into the pits, so I'm just thinking the long game. So I'm coming in at the end of this lap. Fuel's looking good as well. Bit of a warmer, actually, while I've got this hoodie on. Is it? I'm going to say, because obviously, because my front right is pretty much gone, so I'm just thinking, if I get some clear air, hopefully get some clear air. Should come out ahead of someone, which I should do. And I came out ahead of the Marlboro McLaren car. Yeah, he's yet to pit. Yellow flags. Somebody's gone off. Ah, it's a back marker. Not to the end, no. Not to the end. Definitely looking like a two-stopper, but we'll see what happens. Ah, yeah. Thinking same as well. It's because what he uses is a wheel. He uses the one of the newest wheels that he's got that we just did, Thrustmaster 300 RS, something like that. I'm thinking same. Got to have a smooth input. Who knows? But in the meantime, I'm catching up to Shadow GT, my championship rival. And Shadow's made those tires 21, made those medium tires 21 laps. Let's see. I reckon that Yep's definitely on the medium tires. Surely he's got a plan, so he knows like well, having started on pole position, like what the plan is. So my objective like for this race is just to beat Shadow GT as coming into this motor race. Will do, Hooley. Will do. Keep going, mate. If you're still racing. Which in the meantime, there is no tyre compound rule in this particular lobby, so it's just depending like on how quick you are and smooth with the tyres and your whatnot. Before we go into the penultimate round of this motor race in the GT3 Endurance Championship 1 Make Series, I'm leading Shadow by 2 points. This is all Formula 1 format where in terms of the points from 2019 onwards. So really, that's of course is my objective, which is to beat Shadow on the track in the race when it matters. And the last thing we need is a DNF via mechanical issue, either service disconnection or whatever. Yep has come into the pits having started on the mediums. So he's got 25 laps out of them, having started on the mediums. And that, yep, is just coming out of the pits. I've got the calculations in terms of how many laps can I get out of each tyre set, so yeah, I just needed like well, just do my job and then and yeah, should be a good, like, you know, to get a whole lot of points more than Shadow, as it's looking like right now. And Yep is looking like he's going to be on it like a carb on it, as Craig from Player Sport would say. Been in his lobbies loads of times, you know. So yeah, I remember seeing you pop up like on his comments like loads of times. So that was the new name that I knew. So off you go. Yep, you're on like a slightly fresher tyres than me, as I assume that you're on the mediums. And you've been quick at Laguna all around, all set, all day today. Yeah. Yellow flags. Understood. Thank you very much. Ooh, nearly. You don't see that very often from me. Dirty tyres. Thank you. Possibly. Alright then, take care, and Indian, and I'll catch you next time. And all the best. Thanks for watching. No worries, pal. Won't stand much of a chance. Looked like if a TJ outbraked himself a little touch there. Cheers, Onk. Hope you're good out there, man. They seem to be on much faster tyres. We've reached the halfway mark of the 90-minute endurance race, so the fuel's looking good, so I'm not worried about that. It's just the tyres. No worries, dude. Good to see you, buddy. This is a wicked race between myself and TJ for a change. Got blue flags being waved somewhere. Dirty tyres. Don't want that. Yellow flag. Somebody's had a moment. Thank you very much, Uli. Great battle there between myself and TJ. My tyres are pretty worn. So if I get those I was thinking the soft serve, so I was thinking if I can get to the get them through to the next 10 minutes, then I should be able to like go for the softs and go even faster with the fuel load like of going much lighter and the trap ramping up so much, and that way I'll be in much better shape towards the end. So I just got to think of the long run. Isn't he on the softs again? I'm sure I've seen him on the softs again, because when I first saw him like pitted with the soft tyres that he had on to start off with, then lasted until like a half an hour, which I'm like, oh, well, if he could do that, I could do that too. Okay, understood. And Shadow's in the pits. With soft tyres. That's yeah, too late now. If I could get a few more laps out of these tyres, and should be in good shape towards the end of the race. So he came out on the softs as we speak. Understood. If I get it to roughly nearly the 25-minute mark, then that would be a good time to pit, I reckon. Or 3 laps. Yep. So that, of course, my objective, for today is to beat Shadow no matter where we finish, and it'll all go down to the wire next Sunday at 4 p.m. UK time for the finale of the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship at High Speed Ring, and a lot can happen. So all to play for. But what that matters today is that having discovered Yep's phenomenal pace, running away with it on the with raw pace. We must be on the pad, surely on the controller pad. You know that. So like TJ's will come in so then he can try and fight off a Shadow who's pitted a lap early or two. 1:24.0. Or maybe the next lap. That I'm just gonna have to go all or nothing. So maybe one more lap. Okay, one more lap. So I'm coming in at the end of this lap. And obviously get those soft tyres to the end. I mean, if it wasn't for that mistake, I would have been further up. Which cost me a chunk of time there. A good few seconds. But I somehow managed to keep it on the road. That fuel is looking good too. This is it. Final push. It's down AC time. Let's see what I can do. Cheers, Franson. What's the gap, sorry? Number, please. Nearly. 1.5 tenths away from the fastest lap. In order to bag the extra point for... As we see, yep, Laikema pitting Laikema from the mediums. He's going to go onto the softs to get the fast lap. He's feeling it. He's got dirty tyres. Just need to be mindful on the approach. He's going defensive, he's going defensive. Oh. Almost had him. But we go again, recompose itself. I think the best of it I could achieve is third. And then it'll all go down to the wire. I've got much pressure tyres. Yeah, I should have thought better, like, just to, back off like just a little bit. Otherwise, it would have been getting a lot of people talking on it. So I just keep going. Forget about it, and then forget about the last lap. Just to focus on going again. Nice drive out to the final corner. And Yep's got the fastest lap, so he takes the extra point off Shadow. Bit of dirty tyres. There's a back marker, I believe, that's up ahead. Drew's at a moment. Don't worry, mate. Keep going. Much better drive out to the last corner. He's going defensive on the run up to the left-hander. Jesus. Got a back marker. That's the last thing we want in them. Blue flags, whoever's up front. Thank you. Then we keep going. We got there. Somehow. My tire's okay, just leave me to it. I got this. Don't want to be doing that too much. Is he going to go defensive? Around the outside, finally! Breakthrough! Breakthrough! Great respect between myself and TJ as I go up into third place. 1 place behind Shadow GT. But I said to myself that if I could get third place out of this race, then it's going to go down to the wire. As it stands between myself and Shadow GT by 1 point. Indeed, mate. Indeed. So after this race, as it stands, we've got Shadow GT who will be leading the championship by a point. So it's all going to go down to the wire at High Speed Ring, but it's not over yet, as we've got just over 5 minutes left to go. And as soon as I saw him starting to struggle a little bit with a few lap older tyres, then that's where like a patience is paying dividend in this motor race. And of course, with the championship on my line, then that is probably like the best I can make out of this sticky situation. After an off I had. So speaking of which, that Shadow's like on a couple lap older tyres, but he's too like well 13.5 seconds up front, which should like help him get to second place in the motor race. Well, yep, he's just walking it with pure pace, with what looks to be like his first win of the season and the fastest lap in the process too. He also got pole position as he'd been flying. Mine will be in a minute. Completely red, innit? So we've got 2 laps to go. Understood. We may have a back marker up front, so just had to navigate way through the back marker and take home another podium finish to my name. Oh, nearly. Somehow kept it together with a dead worn front left tyre, I should say. Onto the last lap now. Yep, takes the win with a fastest lap, having started on pole. Well done to him, buddy. Well done. GG's all round. And TJ's dropping a lot. And Shadow GT takes home second place as he retakes the championship lead by a point. And I come home in third place. And it's all gonna go down to the wire as we head down to High Speed Ring next time out for the finale of... Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. And it was a good race and a good wheel to wheel with, with TJ and whatnot. So, but it's not over yet. Only 1 point between myself and Shadow. Let's keep pushing. So I'm going to put out the message here. Thanks, Indian. Thanks, brother.
Takes the win with fastest lap as well. So Yep's going to get 26 points going into the final round there. Shadow finishes P2. We've got Danny in P3, myself in P4, Yep in P5, Curator in P6, Drew in P7, Motive in P8 as well. Cheese Yep 1-on-1. Happy days. We've got Hans and Frank in P9, Jamal in P10.
Yeah, just getting the congratulations, to all, for finishing the race, no matter where they finish and so on. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, that it was going to be those kind of races where it's, the objective was to beat Tiger by Shadow, but there's always another day. Yeah, that's so. Which, in all fairness, no matter what happens, next, and it's been just a, just felt well, if I win or lose the championship, then it's been like a good season nevertheless. And of course, and I'll be honest with you, the respect between myself and Shadow, just as like friends, he's just so it's chemistry's good, on and off the track, and of course that of course it's something that that we all get to. To appreciate about for what we're doing, to provide the show that people wanted. So, just going through Circle Doom. So yeah, I'm just about to go in the to the escapes room to finish off my stream, and just talk through the what is to come. So, and that was round 4 of the McLaren GT3 Endurance Championship at the Laguna Seca, and it was one of these kind of races where you just thought, do the best job you can, whatever scenario you get through, and so having started second and then finished third, and after that moment when I went off just a touch or two, and then obviously it was going to be like those kind of races where I just had to stay up there along with Shadow, who's retaking the championship lead for what is by a point. So there's not really much between myself and Shadow, and this is where we are now. That it's all coming down to the last round. Next time out in high speed ring, and so that I just cannot wait, to just to go down there and then just enjoy the experience, no matter what happens next, and with everything that we all work for on the line, then you just get to appreciate the competition, which in Formula One, most of the time that you're always going to get to the one good driver with a one good team that's got all the enough resources, to build the fast car within the rules and then disappear into the distance most of the time. But of course, there's not really much between myself and Shadow, which the competitions been great, and but to be fair, I just thought if I could get to a certain target lap, and then I didn't think I could get much longer, with the soft cycle, having pitted on lap 16 to start off with, which I felt I should have just carried on just a little longer, but the mediums are just just a bit iffy, but a little bit longer and tire life, and so. So that's of course when I've gone onto the soft cycle, I sense to myself that if I can get to the podium, which for me it would be a good recovery, to make most out of the damage limitations, having gone off a touch or two, like I said, and then obviously having a great battle with TJ, from middle part of the race to the end part of the race, as I pitted a few laps later than TJ, and that of course was the difference really, and that of course is what got me podium finish, which that way that patience is virtue, as they say, and that of course it paid off on that particular occasion. So, but thank you all for watching. If you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, I've put out the poll on YouTube channel, just having reached a certain about figure of 50 subscribers. Just looking through now that's on me, that's I only 50 odd subscribers. So for those of you who had been tuning in, supporting me, thank you so much. And but another milestone to reach, and yeah, so for somebody that to me who gets on with like the real life stuff, whether it's work or in the real life hobby or whatever it may be, then that of course, like to do this sort of stuff, like well, that of course is something that I'm clearly enjoying. And cheers, dude, and take care, and I'll see you next time. But yeah, so to go and check out the a poll, like for those who haven't voted, just to see like what sort of content, live content, like to see. So first thing first is that well, there's a car livery, there's a section where you can like race against aliens on daily races, and there's another one where I can run the lobbies. But yeah, and then obviously we'll feel free, to go and check out to my community section on my YouTube channel, for those who are just tuning in. But yeah, so we'll see how that pans out as we go along. And I will like them a set a day, but for first things first, we just like see how many numbers we can get through, and then yeah, just take it from there really. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna bounce. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, like I said, it's like feel free to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna wipe back. I put my fingers on the camera. Take care, Indian, and thank you for tuning in, and all the best as well. So we've got 2 people watching, and see if we get any like anyone like will having their says. I'll give them a minute. So before I got into this race, well, yeah, it's again, and obviously I was on 61 points. Then Shadow, I was on 59. He got 18 points, so that puts him onto what is it, 77, something like that. Yeah, 77 points, and I'm on 76 now. So yes, of course, there is only a point difference between myself and Shadow, as he retakes the championship lead, all going down to the wire, which is that high speed ring, and a lot can happen like at a high speed ring. And high speed ring is a bit like, in the UK you have like M25 or F62 or whatever. So that we've got an interesting championship climax on our hands. So but yeah, on that note, I'm gonna bounce. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one when I return to the next episode. Take care, peace, thank you, and bye-bye.